Welcome to the LinkedIn Turbochargers on Monday, the 21st of February. Oh my gosh, we're almost finished February already. Well, today what I thought I'd do is run through Canva and show you all how to design posts from Canva and turn them into a GIF. So I'm going to take you into Canva now. This is so much fun. I had so much fun learning how to do this in Canva. It was absolutely, it blew my mind. I couldn't believe all the things that you could do with Canva. And yeah, it's just been absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to log in, continue with email. I don't know why it doesn't remember me. So I have to fill in my page.
Yeah, we have it bookmarked.
Yeah, I thought I had it bookmarked too.
Most of us.
My Canva. Oops.
Well, this will be interesting. Oh, yeah. It's like Danny just went through it so fast, just saying.
Yeah.
He was helping us with our own chart. And then he goes, want to see what else Canva does? And he goes,
okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you now, because I always like to log in first before I share my screen. So here we are. We've got my Canva screen open. So there I am. I'm going to shrink down the pictures. So in the top here, it says create a design, right?
mm-hmm.
And so you can click there, but so we click on create a design, and then we can go to YouTube thumbnail. I like to use the YouTube thumbnail because it tends to fit most all platforms.
Oh, okay.
And so I click on that, and you can also attach it. So when you do a video on YouTube, you can create your own thumbnail to go on the video. So here's all kinds of pre-done thumbnails that you can choose from. And people like thumbnails that are exciting looking, like somebody's really, they got their face going and all that kind of thing, right? And so you see some of these, they're really great. And some of these guys and some of these gals. And if you choose one of these, it doesn't mean that you have to do everything on it that it says. You don't have to accept everything on it. You can change a lot of things. So let's do this one. Now we can keep this picture as it is, and we can change what it says on here. And we can keep the arrows if we want and just change what it says. So, and that's a perfect facial expression for what I'm going to post in here. Because one of my companies that I'm with is 5PC Global, and they have developed a digital business card. And now they've developed a prospecting tool to help people get leads. And it is going to be absolutely phenomenal, and it's launching tomorrow. So
we gotta wait another week to learn it.
Tomorrow, yeah. I'll send you messages about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to double click on each of these if you want to change what it says. So when the box shows up, you double click so that it highlights blue. So the best darn prospecting tool in the world. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it smaller. So you press this minus sign and you click on it until it shrinks. There we go. And it all fits in there. And then you want to highlight this black outline and maybe just make this just a tad smaller. So you want to bring in the sides of it just a bit. And so I'm going to move this down a bit so it fits right in there. So best darn prospecting tool in the world. So I can leave everything else as it is, right? Okay, yeah. So now I want to animate this. So you click animate. And there's a bunch. If it has a crown, that means it's a paid, you have to have a paid platform. But if there's no crown, then you can use that for your GIF, right? So let's see, tumble. Let's do tumble. I like tumble. Do you see how all the parts come rolling in? It's really cool. So now you want to click download. And it says MP4 video, but we want to go to GIF. So we go down here to the bottom where it says GIF, and you click on GIF. And then you click on download. Oh, just a minute. I clicked it too soon. I'm going to leave it at 5 seconds because you can change this 5 seconds here, the timing, and make it so that it comes more quickly. But I'm going to leave it at 5 seconds. So I'm going to cancel this. So it's downloaded. Let's go just a tad. Go back to the 5. I want to make sure I was talking. So I want to make sure I've got this done right. It flipped back to the MP4. I don't like that. I want to be with the GIF, right? So I want to make sure I download the GIF. Okay, they both say GIF on them, but I want to make sure that it's at 5 seconds because when it tumbles in like that, like you saw, the tumbling, if it happens too fast, it gets too distracting.
Okay.
So if it's a different one, then, and you can make it don't go any closer together than 3 seconds.
Okay.
So we're going to go to the best darn prospecting. So best darn prospecting. So we're going to go into my pictures, this is how I've got my file set up. So I put these all under marketing mentors. So we're going to go into 5PC Global, which is great. And we're going to click save. So now we've got it saved. So let's say we've got a video that we want to finish editing.
Hello.
Let's see, which one is this one?
You.
That's not the one I want.
Hello. Hello. You were saying hello.
I'm going to go back. Okay, so which one is this one? Get
Hello,
leads
everyone.
today.
My name is Christine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to do this. So I'm going to make this. I'm going to edit the video. I'm going to edit. I have to wait for it to think, my computer. So we click on edit and you see where you can add what they call a thumbnail to your video. So I've added this thumbnail to my video already. So that one's all done and I've published it. So I'm going to leave that one as is and I'm just going to go back. I'm going to save it. Make sure I don't have to click. I haven't missed anything in the saving part. Looks like it's going to be okay. So click on that. That's okay. Everything's okay there. So I'm going to go and find a different video because I made a whole bunch of videos on the weekend about this tool.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to my channel content. So here we go. So I've got a 26-second video, a 42-second video, 41, 1 minute and 14-second video. So let's put it in this one. 1 minute and 14 seconds. So I'm going to edit this and I'm going to download the thumbnail. Can you see that? So I'm going to go into Dropbox because I save everything in Dropbox in case I ever have to pull it out through another computer. And I'm going to go down to my pictures. There we are. And now I'm going to find Marketing Mentress. Here we are.
I have it saved like that too.
And then I've got 5PC Global, which is what it's for. And so now I'm going to save. One, whoops, can't put a number there. O-N-E, minute. And I'm going to open, whoops, prospecting tool. I want to save. Oh, no, it's not in there. Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? Cancel. I got my tongue sticking out here. Okay. Do you know what? I don't think it's going to accept. I thought I could put the GIF on here, but the GIF is not going to work here. So you can save it in both formats. We've got the GIF already saved. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back into Canva. And instead of saving it as a GIF, I'm going to just save it as, because you can choose. So we'll go all the way up here to a JPEG. We'll save it as a JPEG and we'll download it as JPEG. See the difference? They've got GIF, JPEG. Take that JPEG and I'm going to save it in 5PC Global. And I'm going to save it as.
And what's 5PC Global?
5PC Global is the company that has created the digital bump card or credit business card.
Oh, right. Okay.
And they have also created the prospecting tool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to click save. Okay, now we'll see if we can get it to go onto the video. Here we go, upload thumbnail. Go to Dropbox, go to my pictures, and then go to 5PC Global. And where is it? It should be there. Okay.
YouTube banner.
I'm going to try it again. I'm going to cancel. I want to save it. Where's my thing? There we are. Full screen, and this is it's not going to be moving at all. It's just going to be, so I'm going to save as. See up here, you click on save as. Now let's go into my pictures again. And then into Marketing Mentress. Well, let's just see if we can save it right here in 5PC Global here. My pictures, 5PC Global. Start prospecting tool, save. Okay, now we've saved it. So now we're going to get it uploaded onto this video. Go into Dropbox and my pictures. And 5PC Global. And there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. So there you go.
Yeah.
And so that makes if you've got videos that you're doing, it makes your video way more professional looking.
Oh.
And because so many people like, who's going to like my video with my tongue sticking out right up here? Can you see it? I'm what you, have you ever gone through the bird styles, personality styles according to birds?
I don't know, because Jackie has us doing one of them.
So here's the one according
know.
to birds. There are 4 different birds that they've done a bird style thing about, right? So yeah, there's a dove, and the dove is somebody who's really lovey, and they're kind of like a golden retriever, and they'll go do this for you, and they'll do that for you, and bend over backwards, and they'll do whatever they can, and they seem to be calm all the time, and they're very loving and kind people. And then there's the owl, and the owl is somebody who has to get all the details. They have to get the more details, the better, before they can make a decision. They can't make a decision or do anything until they've got all the details. So that is the owl. And then there's the eagle, and the eagle is flying above everybody and everything, and soaring around and looking for that mouse in the weeds. And as soon as they see it, pounce, they got it. So if they're a person looking for opportunities, they've always got their eagle eye open. Oh, this is really good. Bounce, they get it, right? They don't have to get a whole bunch of detail. And then there's the peacock. And the peacock is sort of a combination between an eagle and a dove. But they like to be on stage. They like to talk. They like to help people and to be teachers, right? And they got a little eagle in them, because when they see a really good opportunity, they usually grab it right away too. They don't need to have a whole ton of information, but they need a little bit more information than an eagle, and a little less information than an owl. So they usually use a lot of facial expressions when they speak. So guess which one I am? Anyway. So
owl.
No, I'm a peacock.
Oh. I thought you'd be the one wanted every detail, to know every detail. Piece by piece.
I've made, and peacocks aren't afraid to make mistakes as long as they're moving forward.
Right.
So one of the things you need to think about too, when you're posting, using YouTube to post, you want to make sure that you have a title and that you've done some SEO, search engine optimization. You've gone online and checked to see what keywords people would Google if they're looking for a prospecting tool.
That's where you find it, eh?
Yeah, and so you have to do, and the one I use is a free one right up here, and it's Keywords Everywhere, and it's free, and you just download it on your computer and make sure the icon is up here so that you can use it, and it'll give you a whole bunch of, you start typing in keywords in this search bar up here, and it'll start giving you all kinds of suggestions for keywords that you can use. So
I knew there was a program, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, so now you'll have it on recording. So Keywords Everywhere is going to be a really good one for you to use. And so I've got some keywords in here, but I haven't put the, yeah, I do. I have prospecting tool here. So most people, what I've noticed is people in network marketing of any kind, or any kind of a sales business, most people have a hard time getting prospects and being able to convert them. And so 5PC Global has invented this tool, or created this tool, that when you're talking to somebody, you say, hey, I've got something I need you to take a look at, if you know that they're in business, and to help you with prospecting. And send it over. And then you send, we've got a video, we've got a link that you can send them. And they'll be able to click on this link and go right into the tool, right? Because you have to have their permission to enter all their information into this tool. And it's just their phone number, their email, and their name, right? So it's going to be absolutely fantastic. You can, with this tool, you can invite, I think it's up to 5 people a day, or 5 to 10 people a day through this tool. And that would give you, if you invite 10 people a day, that would give you about 300 people a month that you could invite to take a look at this tool. And the tool is only $25 a month. And you get, every time you sign somebody up, and then from then on, they pay their $25 every month, you get $10 for everyone that you've invited to join your group.
Really?
Yeah. And get this, either your first level gets $10 each per month, and your second level, so those people that those in your first level that you invited, then they will turn around and invite people, and then you get $250 for each one of their people on your second level. So it only has 2 levels. So it's not as classed as really as a network marketing opportunity. It's more what they call, what is it they call it online when you're it's just networking, but it's not network marketing. Affiliate marketing, that's what it's called. If it doesn't go beyond 4 levels, then it's affiliate marketing. So you get paid for doing all of this stuff. So now I'm going to save this. Close that. And click save. So if I want to save this, to copy this, you just click this over here, because this is my own channel, right? I can copy this, and then I can take and go. Let's see. I might have to stop my share because I'm going to go. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see my email, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go into LinkedIn, and I'm going to hit the home button. Move that bar out of the way. And this is where you can set up posts. So I'm going to see if it'll work with photo. So I'm going to go into.
I set up a post in one group.
Cool.
But they have to tell me if it's okay or not.
Yeah. Well, what really helps is if you read their terms of use.
Yes, I do.
That's good. So I'm looking for my pictures. Dropbox, my pictures first. I have to keep my. And then I'm going to go into 5PC Global. And I can do that, but I'm going to do video. So I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to cancel this. And I'm just going to go click video. So then I'm going to, let's see if I can get my video in here. Okay. So,
hi, Jeannie.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm late.
No problem. So I think the best way to do it for this is because I've copied the link. I think the best way to do this is to just paste the link in here. There we go. Because it doesn't seem to want to take me to a place to upload the live video. Let's see if this is going to show. Yeah, it is. Yay. We're doing Canva right now, Jeannie. Who's there?
Now Jackie Leffers. Wow.
I'm here. So just keep going.
Okay.
Click on post. Hello, Jackie. So now we have posted this. See how it shows up here on LinkedIn? So that is, that's going to be, thumbnail is covering the video. So when somebody sees this post who's connected to me, then they're going to be able to click on this and watch the video. Let's see if it shows with me clicking on my own here. There we go. It takes me right to the video. There we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Christine Till, as in till we meet again. I call myself the marketing mentoress online. So it does. It takes you right to the video. I'm going to stop it right now. I just wanted to make sure that it worked. So there we go. We got it. It all went and it all works. So the reason I'm showing you this is because video is so important now with what we're doing in all of our online marketing. And if we can make our own little videos, set up our own YouTube back office. So I've got my own YouTube channel. In fact, I have a main channel, and then I have 3 separate channels built within my main channel for different topics. So this one is specifically for my 5PC Global marketing. And you can go into there's my channel content. You can go into your channel and you can choose the videos. So you can see the ones that I haven't put thumbnails on yet, because I was experimenting to see how many seconds I could get it down to. And I got it right down to, I think, 26 seconds. Here we are, this one. And because one of the founders at 5PC Global asked me if I would do a testimonial that they could use on some of their marketing stuff. So that's my testimonial there. So I sent that in to him today after doing about 15 takes, because it's hard to get it down to 20 seconds, 20 to 25 seconds. It's, oh my gosh.
I bet it is. We have to be careful what we create ourselves.
Yeah.
But we have to make sure everything.
Yeah. And you have to have a script of some sort. So when
definitely. Yeah.
When you're making your video, I use these little cue cards, these little recipe cards, and I just put keywords on it. And then I tape it right below my camera on my computer so that I can still be looking like I'm looking into the camera.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I never do anything without cue notes when I'm doing video.
Oh, can I do that when I do money laundering course? They have the camera on the room, right?
That's cool.
What is your YouTube channel, Christine?
Mine? Okay, so I've got my main channel. This one is my best darn digital business card in the world. This is that's for 5PC Global.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, let's go in here, my account, and I can switch accounts because I've got 3. See, I've got 3 different accounts here. This one is for LinkedIn. This is where I keep all the videos that I make from the Turbochargers. So this is my LinkedIn channel for Turbochargers, and I can go in and I can switch account, and I can go to, this is the digital business card. And then this one is, I called this the Tapestry Times with Christine Till, but I have to change it. I'm going to change this one to multiple income streams because I want to put 5 billion sales and Tapestry and Cash FX and my AAI program all in this page. So any questions so far? I hope I haven't blown you out of the water here, but you can always watch the video because I'm going to save this and send it out to you. Take it step by step and walk through. So what we did, Jeannie, is we created a GIF, and then took it from being a GIF to just being a cover photo for the thumbnail for a YouTube video. So that's why I did that. This as an example. So I'm going to go back into LinkedIn now.
But this is starting in Canva, right?
Yeah, I started this in Canva. So this is where we created it in Canva. And these with the crown, like I mentioned earlier, we can't use those because those are paid ones. But the other ones, we can use them all. And so we did the tumble, and that was the GIF that we had created. So the GIF got posted on LinkedIn. So let's just see what LinkedIn looks like here. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
So we posted this on LinkedIn, and I'm not seeing it move. But that's because it's attached to a video. So you can't do a GIF when it's attached to a video. It has to be a still shot. It can't be moving. So I'm going to go into LinkedIn here. So there's something I wanted to touch on with the groups as well today. So you can get into the groups either from your home page. So if you set up your home page, you can go down to the groups here and get into your groups, or you can go up here to this. I call this the crosshatch. It's 9 dots. And below it, you see the word work. So it's the work icon. And then when you want to get into your groups, you go down here to where it says groups, and you have the 3 little men, the 3 blue men. And the reason why they have those 3 blue men there is because it's in the groups where you can reach out to people without being connected to them. So these are all the groups that I'm in right now. And some of them I manage, and then you can see all the groups that you've requested to join. And it looks like, no, I didn't. I thought I'd been accepted into this one. No, I haven't. Yeah, I have. I think I have. Let's see. Well, it shouldn't show up in here then. MLM. I guess I've been accepted into the group. Or let's just check, click on this. No, it says withdraw. I could withdraw. So this is actually a different group. Yeah, it is. I had to check that out. So once you're here, you can go into your groups and see this little back arrow up at the top. So I'm in multi-level marketing group MLM. And if I want to go into a different group, I just click this back arrow up here in the top left corner. And that takes me to where I can go into seeing the rest of my groups. Well, this MLM network has 31,000 members. 31,000 members, that's a big group. So I can go in and see all the members in the group. But before I do that, right now, I'm going to go through the main feed. And I see posts all the time for 5 billion sales. But I go in and I like some of the posts in there. I'll just go in and I'll just click like. Free leads, I'll click like. Never forget 3 types of people that's a good one. I like that. And David Dobbs is great. He posts lots of great stuff. I gave him this idea to go and search for famous quotes with pictures and get free stuff, and then you can post it on. There's Gloria, one of her posts. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to like Gloria's post. Better like Gloria's post. So just go in and like 5 or 6. And then, because then it shows activity from you in the group. And then when you want to post something else from yourself in that group, you're more likely to get approved. So I'm going to do a post. I'm going to add that video that I just did. There we go.
So what do they mean by adding a hashtag? I don't know anything about hashtags.
Well, there's two different types of search engines. There's the search engines that just search for keywords, right? And that's what most people know and understand. But the hashtags are a different type of search engine. And it's through using the hashtags that you are training search engines to look for your keywords, right? So for instance, one of my hashtags, this minute, what if you're prospecting tool paid you beyond just leads? Then I'm going to go hashtag marketing interest. So I've got it trained. See, marketing strategist comes up first. Hashtag M. Then I've got multiple income streams. Hashtag M. I've got marketing mentoress. Hashtag M. I've got marketing expert. And then hashtag L. I'm going to be LinkedIn expert. And I'll leave it at that. I don't like to put any more than 5 hashtags on. You can put up to 30 hashtags when you're doing a post, but to me, it really detracts from the eye, attracting people to your post. When I see a post that has a ton of hashtags on it, I tend to not want to click on it, right?
So what does the hashtag do then? Where does somebody see it and how do they?
Okay, so you can train it. So I'm going to just post this right now, okay?
Yeah.
So that will be done. And then I'm going to take you to my network. And in my network, you see here hashtags. You go
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and you can see all these hashtags. And so you can follow the hashtags that you want their hashtag search engines to notice from you. So I'm following all these. These are ones that I'm following.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've got leadership development, happiness, kindness, health, Canada, LinkedIn, love, entrepreneur, coaching, gratitude. Yeah, these are all ones. Working at home, personal development, entrepreneurship, social media. These are all hashtags that I'm following.
Okay. So once you say you're following them, then what?
So then you get shown posts that have those hashtags in them. Okay. And when you post and put your hashtags in your post, then you get shown to more people that have those hashtags, that are following those hashtags.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
wow.
really important. And it's all about training the algorithms in LinkedIn and in Facebook and in all the different social media platforms. You're training the algorithms when you set up your hashtags. So you're training them to show you to those kinds of people that have those hashtags, that they're using those hashtags. Get my drift?
Yeah, sort of. We might have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, well, you'll have it on the video now. It's saved. So it's all about training the algorithms.
Yes.
Right? So
well, I don't understand it, but I know I've heard that phrase a lot lately.
Yeah. So if you go to my network and you go down here, I've got a bunch of people that want to connect with me. Now you'll see suggestions that LinkedIn gives you of people that you may want to connect with. And the way that LinkedIn chooses which people to show you in this part of the platform is they check your profile and what you say in your LinkedIn profile. So they pull all kinds of keywords. I went to BYU Ricks, and so that's why they've pulled all these BYU people out. But I won't connect with them because they are not network marketing people. They're traditional people, more traditional.
Yeah, I get those too, but I don't want half of them anyway.
So it's all about training the algorithms still. You still need to train those algorithms. So all these people, and I look at these comments right below their name to see if they look like they might be in network marketing. And I'll invite 5 to 10 people through this window every day. So I go in there and I check to see if there's anyone there that looks like they might be in network marketing. No. So then you can go, here's people that you can follow. Now watch this, watch this. You want to follow, this guy has 12,000, 47,000. I don't want to follow someone who has less than 100,000, right? And the reason for that is because that means they're going to be shown to way more people. And so you want to be included to that so that you can actually see way more people as well. And so when people do searches, if you're following some of these big kahunas, I'm following people like some of the major trainers. What's Warre? What's his first name? Warre.
It's Eric Warrior.
Yeah. So he's got millions of followers. So you want to follow people that have millions of followers. And so these are some profiles that you might want to check out, or posts that you might want to check out. But just go all the way down, past, and here, see, look at this. Digital marketer, employer, owner, entrepreneur. Well, this is a sign that director and founder, he might be in network marketing. And let's see here, Forever Living, that's a network marketing company. So you maybe join him. So you want to look through these every day and select 5 to 10, or until LinkedIn cuts you off. LinkedIn usually cuts me off around between 5 and 10. So I've got a couple of people that I've clicked on following, and you don't need to send a message with these people. All you can do is click on connect. So I've just shown you another way that you can invite people to connect with you. So we're going to go back into the groups. I wanted to show you that and show you about the hashtags. So I'm going to go back into the groups. Let's see, that's already open. So we're going back into the MLM network just because it's on the top. So remember, you can do polls in the groups. Did I ever walk through the polls with you, how to set those up? I don't think I did. If I did, it's okay. This will cover it again. So I just did a poll on asking people what their favorite social media platform was. And I had really great results with that. And so I wrote an article, published an article about what the stats were that I found as a result of running that poll. So you can have a poll. Anybody got any idea of a question, a really good question you could ask people that would really, because I did, another one I did that I had really great results with was which Harry Potter house do you belong in? And like there's Slytherin and Gryffindor and Hufflepuff, and I can't remember the other one. Let's see, something to do with online marketing. How many hours a day should you spend on your social media marketing? On spend with your online marketing. And then I'll put here 1 hour. And I'll put here 2 to 5 hours. And I'll add an option, 5 to 10 hours. And then I'll put here none. No hours.
Are you asking them how much time they spend on your
hours? Yeah, how many hours a day should you spend with your online marketing?
Or do you spend?
Okay.
Like you're asking that question.
How many hours a day do? Yeah, that's good.
Do you spend?
Yeah. Does that make sense to you all?
Mm-hmm. 1
hour, 2 to 5 hours, 5 to 10 hours, no hours. So then we can click done. Just a minute, let's just make sure I've got everything right. So I want it to run. I like mine to run for 2 weeks because I find when they run for 2 weeks, I get better response. So I've been doing, some people just run them for a week. Some people just run them for 3 days. Like that's one of the selections that you can choose on there, but I like the 2 weeks. So I'll click done. And so I can say here, no, I shouldn't. Let's see how I can reword this. How many hours a day do you spend doing your online marketing? Do you feel that you need to do any at all? Or do you feel, no, that's not right at all. That doesn't fit. I think I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
So Christine, I just wanted to ask you about the top part. Like, you always put something on top saying the same thing as what you do on the bottom, like what your poll question is.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
So what's the reason for that?
Oh, because they won't see the actual survey thing. They will only see this headline.
Okay.
Well, I think we should change the question to how many hours a day should you spend with your online marketing?
Should you?
Yeah. Because, well, if we do you spend 1, 2 to 5, 5 to 10, none at all.
Because there is a right number of what they say you should spend on it.
Yeah, there is. But we want to speak to them too, right? We want to speak to them, and people don't like to be preached at. They want to share their own experience, right? Their own feelings. So I think this is right. How many hours a day do you spend doing your online marketing? And what we could do here is we could attach a picture or a video. I'm just going to go, I think, and see if I can. No, it's not going to let me attach pictures. Too far gone. Okay, we'll just post it. Okay, so see it always, you get more, the more you use the keywords, you get more recognition with the search engines. So even though this might be somewhat repetitive, it's kind of, the wording is slightly different, but it's still got marketing in there, which is a big keyword for LinkedIn to be using that, or for online marketing at all. And the hours is really important. And the online is important. They're keywords. So now we'll see, this is a really big group. We'll see what happens with this poll. I'm really curious to see how it goes. So you can go in and post, and I already talked about going in and liking other people's posts, right? And click this see all. Remember, don't ever click this blue button. I told you all about that on last week. So we're going to click this see all. Now you can go in here and you can send a direct message to anybody in here that you want to. So, but I always do a search. My coach, Gloria McDonald, taught me how to do searches in here. So let's say we want to choose O. And then we start with A. O-A. Oh, we got seconds and thirds here. I have a form document that I've saved. I've got 5 different messages that I've saved on here that I can just copy and paste. So we'll stop at the bottom, start at the bottom one this time. And I'll click copy. And I'm going to go back into this group and see. Oh, I've already sent her an invitation. Oh, I haven't sent Victoria anything. So I'll right click, paste. Now, see how this comes way off to the right and down below where she actually is located? What happens is sometimes if you try and say, hi, Victoria, and most of the time it works out that you get the right name in here when you say hi, but I don't do that anymore because I've made a couple of mistakes a couple of times and I've put the wrong person's name in there. And so I just put in the invitation, and then we can take that and I'll click send. And you do not want to actually use up your one of your 100 allowed connection requests. So you don't click this and you just click this one and you just close it down. So let's see if this ONA, okay, great. And we'll just use the same message and we'll click send. We won't click the blue icon and you can hit an X to X out of it. And so the next search we do would be OB. Well, look at this. So if you see the first level, that means you're connected to them, right? So you want to look at all the second and third level possibilities. So let's see if we're connected to Joel. No, we're not. Right click, paste, send. And you click skip the blue man and click X to close it. Christian O'Brien, she's not been invited. Click paste, click send. Don't click the blue man and just click X. We want to leave it up to them to use up their number of connections.
Okay.
Rather than us using up all of ours.
And you know, I always wondered what the 1 and 2 and all that meant.
Oh, is that right? Now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Yeah, so now you've got first and second and third level. They only show you up to the third level connections, but third level can be beyond as well. They just don't show it to you anymore. They used to. You used to be able to see how far away they were from you, but you can't do that anymore. They won't show it to you.
So when they say thanks for connecting, then like what do you want to let them know, like a 5B sales, or like what is it that you're wanted to ask them?
Okay, so
after the connection?
that's a really good question, because I have 5 top businesses that I like to market and build. And by using LinkedIn and these systems with LinkedIn and this new tool that 5PC Global has come out with and is launching tomorrow, this new prospecting tool is going to be fabulous, because it's going to take people right through the funnel, and you don't have to pick up the phone and be phoning people to close sales, because it'll close them in the funnel, get them signing up right there. Anyway, so I'm just looking down here. So you look for all the ones that have a blue dot beside them. So after you send the messages through the MLM network, it can be a different network, but through this MLM is the MLM network that we use today. And so you can go through here and, oh, message request accepted, right? So this person did not click the little blue man. See that? So then what I write is, hi, now I can say, hi, April. Whoops. Fat fingers. And I'll say, thanks for accepting my message. Exclamation mark. Feel free to click the blue EL. It's hard for me to type and talk at the same time. Christine. So now I can copy this. I'm going to send this off, and I'm going to go through all the other message requests to make sure, so that I can say, hi, Octavianus. Wow. Octavianus. That's quite a name. And then I'll paste the rest in here. And I have to double check, because sometimes it puts an extra space in there and I don't like that. And then you click send, because he's just connected. He's just accepted your connection, right? So I go down and work on this to make sure that I respond to these people. And my internet is starting to have fun. So I want to make sure that all the ones that have just accepted my message, I have sent them a message. You can either use this message bar at the bottom at the right, or you can use this messaging here at the top and go in and check all the ones that have accepted your message. You can still see all the same blue dots. See if there's any other ones that have accepted my message. Here's a message request accepted. So I can say, hi, Dina. Thanks for accepting my message. And cut down the spaces and send. And I can continue to go through and look for more. Here's one from Sunny. Hi, Sunny. I like to do a couple, 3 or so that you guys get a chance to see it repeated, so that you have a chance to follow what I'm doing. So I'm inviting them again to click that blue icon. So I don't use up my number of connection requests that I'm allowed on LinkedIn. And that's the whole reason why we're doing this in the groups, is we're trying to build relationships by reaching out to people and just sending them a message like you can, because you can send a message. You could send, like I've gone up to about 120 messages using this method, going in the groups. But I choose different groups. I only do 20 invites per group, because you can get yourself into a little bit of hot water with the managers of the groups, because there are people, they start to notice that you're sending messages to connect through the messaging system in their group, and then they start to complain, right? So I don't do any more than 20 per group. So I've invited 20 in this group. Now I'm going to hit the back arrow, and I'm going to go choose another group. Okay. So I can choose from here, the groups that are on the left side. So this is multi-level marketing group, and click see all. And I can do a different search. So the last one was OA. So now, or OB, we're going to do OC and move on. Look at that. Does the search for you. There's a third level connection. And we're going to see the message. Have I sent him? Nope, haven't sent him an invitation. So I could do my copy and paste and send an invitation. And I could do it to 20 people till I get up to 20. And you can use the same message in each group, in each group. So I might use message number 5 in the first group and message number 4 in the next group, message number 3 in the next group, and send 20 messages out. Because the LinkedIn algorithms are not checking. They don't know how to check these messages that you're sending to invite, right? All they look for is in the group that your messages that you're sending are not being splashed with links. So you want to make sure that you always get their permission before you send to anybody a link on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. That's why people are getting their profiles shut down, is because they're sending links right away. Hi, see my video. Whoa, it's like slap in the face. That's how it feels to the person that's reading those posts. And if we don't want to get sent to LinkedIn jail, I call it, then we need to obey a little bit of etiquette, online etiquette. Are there any questions? Good. You must be.
Can I ask you a question about, like, what do you ask them about, like, for this cash effects? Do you have a blurb about that?
Yes, I do. I've got blurbs for everything. So I'm going to go up to so there's the review software, 5PC Global, 5PC Global, multiple income streams. I'm getting close to Cash FX. I got some, maybe I went past it. I went too fast. $5 billion sales, posts for 5 billion sales. Everyone makes money with this. I found some totally passive income you might like to see. It's simple, it's cheap, and it's a load of fun just using the internet. While it's in beta, membership is free. It goes into pre-launch November 1st. Well, I can change the wording around in these, even though it says that in it. And then I've got a YouTube video that Gloria McDonald did. But that doesn't go out right first thing. The first message that I send out to most everybody, and I just adjust it a teeny bit, I better show you that, because that is, and I think I showed it to you last week too. I use it for, oh, I went past AAI, didn't I? $5 billion sales, there we go. Guest connection, sales, YouTube channels, Charlotte Chalkley. There we go. Here we go. Thanks for connecting with me here on LinkedIn. By the way, do you look for ways to meet new people and make money? Question mark. I make you make money, comma, generate more customers and team members for your business. If you would be open to watching a video, just give me a thumbs up. Cheering your success, Christine. And that works with just about any business you've got in network marketing. And you can adjust that a little bit if you want. And so here's 5PC Global blurbs. Thanks for connecting with me here on LinkedIn. Do you look for ways to invite team members and build your business? This will help you generate more customers and team members for your business. Blah, blah, blah. And then I have a 4-minute video from 5PC that I can show. I like to use that give me a thumbs up, because they can use that icon thumbs up and just click. right? They don't have to type anything. So if I get somebody who doesn't speak English as a first language, then they can read. Most people can read and understand English. And if they just have to click the thumbs up icon, it's way easier for them. So, yeah. So Cash FX, where's my Cash FX stuff? I don't remember where I saved it all. Okay, here's one. Building multiple streams of income. I'm sure you will agree it is hard to stay positive and look at uplifting things when the bills are not being paid and there is a depleting food supply for the family. I teach people how to create multiple streams of income so that they will never have to experience taking a hit financially, because one stream of income takes a hit, there will always be another to take up the slack. Personally, I manage 14 streams of income. Well, it's more now. I think I'm at 19 now. And they all work together to the same end with a little extra effort. And so my business card pays me 4 times. My website pays me 4 times. My text messaging platform pays me 4 times. My email platform pays me twice. My video platform pays me twice. My business coach pays me twice. I buy at wholesale from myself and keep the retail profit in my own pocket, plus get paid a commission for buying from myself. My LinkedIn coaching business pays me twice. I have crypto investments and Forex I have crypto investments and Forex passive income. And I was going to start to say something else. Because of this, my family have been thriving throughout this pandemic. You are on the right track, building multiple streams of income. So these are blurbs that I use for people. And then once somebody gives me a thumbs up, here's what I do. I'm going to take you into LinkedIn. Again, we're out of time. I'm sorry, we're over time. Are you guys okay for another couple minutes? Okay, so then once somebody accepts a connection request, I go into my connections here, and I send them the thanks for connecting message, and then they come back to me and I'll see a blue dot and I can go and respond to them, but I right click on their name and then this drop down menu opens and I open the link in a new tab quickly. And I go up here to where it's opening, and this is just opening their direct profile and I can see where they're from. Okay, so this person's from India. So they're probably going to be a really good person for my 5 billion sales because it's free to join 5 billion sales. So I will send them, when they give me the thumbs up to send them the video, then I will send them the video for 5 billion sales. And I do that same thing with all of mine. So if they're in Canada or the United States, I send them either depending on what they're saying in their profile, I'll send them either Tapestry or bump card, but most of the time I send them bump card. But now I held off sending them the Cash FX stuff, but I've been sending them Cash FX too. So it just depends on their picture. If they look really progressive in their picture and then they're in North America, then I'll send them the bump card or Cash FX. And we go from there. Any other questions before we close?
Great. Thank you. That was good.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
I learned something about the hashtags where you went there, and then also the follow. So
that's great.
You know, it was really good. Thank you.
I'm going to stop share and I'm going to turn off the recording.